Hi everybody, it's week 9 run 1. I've actually swapped around 2 weeks this week, so next week should have been a cutback week. This week should have been a cutback week. Next week was a bit longer, but because we kind of had a bit of a quiet week last week, and I'm busy next week with family and stuff, I swapped them around so that next week is the cutback week, and this week is the bit harder one. So we have a 10k today, which I'm doing after work. So I'm trying to get out the door as quick as possible to try and get as much light as possible. I've still got my light on ready for when it needs it, but hopefully I won't need it yet for about another hour-ish. And then tomorrow, I can't remember how long I've got tomorrow, 4 miles or something. And then I've got 2 longer runs at the weekend, so like a 9 mile on Saturday and an 8 mile on Sunday, I think, something like that. But yeah, so we'll get out, try and get as much light as we can now before it starts to get dark. I took the dogs out at lunchtime. They're busy eating their dinner right now. Took them out at lunchtime so that I could go straight after work, not just getting ready. And we're out the door. See you later. Sorry, it's really windy. So I've just come up Hood, this deep way, because I'm running back down the nice area. It's definitely got a false peak. I thought I can't run up it, nowhere near. But I'll try and just walk it and not stop this time. Well, I got to the bit where I thought I was at the top, and guess what, I wasn't. There was still the steepest bit to go. I was like, damn it. And then, so I was just like, no, just keep going, just keep going. So I did get to the top without pausing. It was very slow, but no pausing. Absolutely out of breath now. But it's good training. If I can ever even run up half of that, I'll be pleased. Not today. I checked the forecast before I came out, and it was due to be raining. It's been nice and sunny all day, but it was due to rain. So I got a new jacket, high estate one from Sports Shoes on sale. So I put that on, and I brought my new gloves. And I thought, oh, I'll be able to use them. And I was kind of glad I put them on when I went up Hood, because it was windy and cold. But now I've been running for a bit, I'm quite warm. Although I'm reluctant to take it off, because I haven't got sunshine in the whole rest of my route, and I guarantee the minute I take it off it'll rain, so I'll just put up with it. I'd rather be, I suppose, a little bit too hot than absolutely freezing when the sun goes down. So yeah, you can't really see me very well because it's getting a bit darker, but so I don't know if I'll get much more video. But we are, how far are we? I don't actually know, because my watch is on a different screen. We are nearly 5 miles, so we've still got just over 3 to go. No, how many have we? See, this is the problem with maths, that when you're running, my brain doesn't do maths. I'm thinking I'm doing 8 miles, I'm not. I'm doing just over 6 miles, so actually we've got just about 2 miles to go, I think, because we're at about 4.6, and I think the run takes us to 6.4 or something. So yeah, a lot further than I thought actually. So correction, the 4.6 was distance raining, not distance done. I did think that was wrong, because I thought I have not gone that far and I've got much further to go. So there you go, I clicked the wrong button. Brain is obviously not working after a day of work and then running, but never mind. Just got in, it's nearly 7 o'clock. It took me an hour and a half to do 6.5 miles, which seems like a long time, but there was also a major climb in there, well, major for me, up Hood, so that took me a long time, and that was right at the beginning. After that it was pretty alright. I was really hot throughout the whole thing, except for when I got to the top of Hood. It was super windy up the top of Hood, so I was thankful for the jacket, but after that I was really hot. I wish I hadn't put it all on. The rain did not come as promised, which I suppose was a good thing, but meant I was dying. Wish I'd put my shorts on. Never mind. Hopefully tomorrow night when I go out, which is a bit of a shorter run, I can get the shorts on. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Evening. It is week 9 run 2. It's again, I'm trying to get out tonight before it gets dark. I think I'll just get dark at the end, but I'm only doing just under 4 miles. So I'm not going to take the camera with me, but I am going to go and try and go up Hood again and run around that way and get back. So it'll probably take me a bit longer than normal, but hopefully I'll get most of it done before the dark comes. And yeah, see you later. Morning all. So it's week 9, run 3. It's Saturday, so we've got back-to-back runs again this weekend, but a bit longer this weekend. So we've got nearly 9 miles today and 8 miles tomorrow. I'm quite excited because today what I'm going to do is go up the Cumbria Way a bit. It's a bit wet outside, but it's not too bad. Obviously I will be in trail shoes because it's going to be muddy, but that's fine. I really don't mind. But apologise in advance if we get some rain on the screen, because I know that happens sometimes. I've obviously got my pack and everything on. I've just took delivery from X Miles of some new fueling stuff to try, because although I want to have more normal food, it's also very handy to have some of these things and to get used to them, because they're really good for shoving in your pack. And I'm trying some of the Vela Forte stuff, because I got one of these packs for free at the running show and they were bloody lovely. So I've ordered some more of those. I've got some of the citro ones and some of the cherry ones, and I ordered some of their bars as well. I've got one of them in my pack, and I've ordered a couple of their recovery drinks. I've got some high five gummies because I actually just really like them. They're nice, and a nut butter bar because I really like those too. So I've got some of those in my pack ready to go. And something else I just did want to show you as well, because it occurred to me the other day. I've watched a couple of YouTube videos on the pack that I've got before I bought it, the Solomon Advanced Skin 12. And there's 2 little pouches up here at the side, and they just have a little side opening. I'll take that out so you can see it properly. They just have a little side opening. And most people sort of say, well, what's the point in that? It's useless, you can't put anything in there. And it's got a little toggle on it as well, so you can attach things to it. Well, I just wanted to show you because I've actually found a use for both sides, and I think it's really good. So on this side, I shove in my little personal alarm, so it's got a torch, and obviously if you pull the, I won't pull it because it's very loud, if you pull the thing out, it has a big alarm on it. So a twofold, if you ever get stranded somewhere, that would be good to have, but obviously it's for use for an emergency. If you need to alert someone that you're in an emergency, you can pull it. And then on the other side is actually where I've put my Garmin InReach, which is my little satellite Garmin for when you're running in hard to reach phone signal places. So that actually fits. It's just a mini, so it fits really well. It's got carabiner on the back so that it doesn't fall out, because you can clip it onto the little clip that's in there, and that just slides in that side quite nicely. So although a lot of people think those 2 patches at the top are fairly useless because they're small and they open from the side and they don't seal up, I've actually found very good uses for them. So yeah, once again, love my pack, very comfortable, and made use of the pockets. But yeah, we're off in a second. Just got to put my shoes on and then away we go. See you later. This is fun so far. You have to literally have gone over stiles and everything, and through teeny little gaps that you have to go through. There's some cows over there because you have to go through an actual working farm. I'm not getting much running done because it's very muddy and slippy, but I am where I can. But it's a fun adventure, so yeah, let's keep going. Tell you what, it's slow progress, and I've just had to take my jacket off because the sun's come out and I'm warm, because even though it's slow progress, it's hard going because we've got mud and stuff, and there's these like stile gates and stuff everywhere and things to climb over and walls to climb over, and you have to sort of keep a lookout because it's not always 100% clear where I'm going, even though I've got it on my watch too. Obviously it's just a line on my watch. So, but I have to say, oh, it's gone a bit funny lighting. I have to say I am super enjoying it. It was like when I went to Grisdale the first time and had that like adventure there. It's really fun. Don't really know where I'm going. Climbing over things, slipping mud, I say, not actually running that much, but it's still tiring me out and I'm having fun. So let's keep going. So I haven't really taken that much footage of the scenery yet because I've been mostly trying to figure out where I was going. And it's weird because they're going through the middle of farmers' fields. It's a public right away. It's a public footpath. But it does feel weird, like I'm trespassing or something. So, but trying to figure out where to go. It's not too hard because there's usually a sign. But there's a couple of times where instead of going around, say, the edge of the field, you actually have to go through the middle of it and you're just not expecting it, like cross diagonal. But it's not been too bad. Like I say, I haven't really done a lot of running yet. Just been trying to figure out where to go and not slip in the mud. But might be able to do a bit more coming back because I'll have a better idea where I'm going. But it's so lovely out here, like just beautiful. I'm having the best time. Oh, we're crossing the road. We are going that way, I think. Yeah, Cumbria Way. So these signs are around most of the places, and there's little orange or yellow ones as well, like on this fence over here. But also there's been some that have fallen down over the winter or whatever, and there's some hard things to climb across occasionally and stuff like that, so it can be a bit confusing sometimes, but mostly it's alright. There's actually a couple of races that do the whole of the Cumbria Way. That would, I think, probably be my ultimate aim one day, would be to do the whole of it. I just actually passed a lady on one of the farms. I think she was actually one of the people that lives there, and she sort of smiled and said morning, and then went, "You're not going the whole way, are you?" I was like, "No, not today." But maybe it's one day. Let's keep a little church over there. Just look at it. Stunning. And it's hard to believe that I've come here from my front door, like I've left my front door, I've come to the start of the Cumbria Way, and I've come down here. It's taken me a while, and we're only, oh, let me check, we are nearly 4 miles in. I mean, it's taken an hour and 20 to do 4 miles, that tells you what it's like, but just beautiful. I've had my snacks. I have to say, by the way, on the subject of snacks, I tried them Veloforte 2 things the other week. They were lovely, and I ordered some more stuff like I showed you earlier in the video. I had one of the bars this morning. I've just had it as I've been going. Bloody lovely. I would definitely get some more of that Veloforte stuff. It's not the cheapest, I mean, it's not super expensive, but it's not the cheapest like fuel product you can buy, but it is definitely the tastiest I've had, and it just, yeah, really nice stuff. So I'll be getting some more of them. Let's keep going. Back now. I think we've got about another half, 3/4 of a mile to go. That's been really fun. I don't think I expected it to take me that long, but like I said, it was super muddy and like boggy in actually places. Just look at my feet. Look at my feet, and I've got mud coming up as high as there on my leg. So I don't think I expected it to take me that long, but also because there were sheep that were just literally had lambs, I went super slow through them fields because I did not want to freak them out, because that's not nice. So I just walked through gently, said hello to the lambs, and carried on. There was a few of those fields, so that happened a couple of times. But yeah, even running on the fields like this, you think it looks alright, but actually when you step on it, it's really boggy and wet, so you can't really get very quick. But I've had the best morning, so I'm heading back now. I should get home soon. Cooker's coming in about, well, from about an hour, so 1:15 until 5:15. I hope it comes soon, because I'd like to get a bath, and I'm gonna have to wait now until they get here because I didn't get finished as early as I'd like, but never mind. And I hope they do come early because I want to explore town. But yeah, so I will probably now see you when I get home. So that's me back. It took me blooming ages, but I've had the best morning. I've got about 45 minutes until potentially the cougar could arrive, so I am going to be super quick now. I'm going to try and jump in the bath for half an hour before they can get here. And I'll just show you my fabulously muddy shoes. That's what we like. I'm going to get the boot buddy on them in a minute, after I've been in my bath. And yeah, the dogs came and greet me. Well, I don't even know what I'm saying now. The dogs came to greet me. Okay. And he's wagging his tail. Sirius has gone one day, he comes back with his hedgehog. Giant hedgehog, good daddy got him. Right, see you tomorrow. Morning all, it is Sunday, so it's week 9, run 4. So I did just over 9 miles yesterday. If you watched it, not a lot of running, but lots of walking through very muddy fields and climbing over stiles and things like that. So my legs were tired at the end of it. So I don't know what's going to happen today, because I've got 8 miles today. We're going to start off by going up Hood and then down by the beck and then up by the canal. We'll see how we get on. I've had a chocolate croissant for breakfast, and I've got some more Vele Forte chews with me. I've got one of their drinks for afterwards, one of their recovery drinks to try. I don't normally do a recovery drink. I normally just have milk because, you know, I think it's just as good, but I was trying the other Vele Forte thing, so I thought I would give one of their recovery shakes a try. I'm likely, unless it's fantastic, I'm likely to just stick to milk because A, it's a lot cheaper and it's just as good, but we'll see how it is. I thought I'd give it a go, you know, and always nice to try something new. But yeah, we'll go out for 8 miles, see how we get on. I've actually got the shorts on today because there's been a couple of times recently where it has been days like this where it's not super sunny or anything, but it's a bit warmer than it has been. And when you get going, I do warm up and it's not due to rain, so t-shirt and shorts it is, and we'll see you in a bit. Don't know if you can hear me because it's a bit windy. Just gone up, which is nice because I'm super hot now. I just gone up Hood and down the back. That was not easier on the way up, probably because I got tired legs from yesterday. But we did it without stopping again, so you know, that's good. And now we're just coming out the back of Hood, head into town. Oh, it's lush over there, isn't it? I'll have to go for exploring that way at some point when I know the area a bit better. But yeah, head off into town and then down the gill. Where does it go? So I had a sort of route picked out in my head of what to do today, just sort of staying around the town. But I got to the end of the gill, which is where the water is just before the start of the Cumbria Way, or just at the start of the Cumbria Way. And there was a bit at the end where last time I went down it was really muddy, so I didn't go that further. But today it wasn't so muddy, so I thought, well, let's just go and see what's at the end of there. And then when you get to the end of there, there's another sign that says public footpath. So I said, well, let's just keep going. Because that's the nice thing around here, is there keeps just being more of these public right away, public footpath, whatever signs as you go along. And it's new places to explore. Now, unfortunately for me, this one has brought me up a really big hill. But I do know I have to turn around at some time, so I'll get to go back down it as well, which will be nice. But Look at that. How else would I want to spend my Sunday morning? I can't think of much better, to be fair. Well, that was a nice little explore. It was only half a mile in this direction. I'm going to turn around and go back again, which takes me back to the gill where I was. But it's really pretty. There is public footpath that keeps going that way, but it's on a pit on a road now, and I don't know whether I'm supposed to turn left or right. So as I don't know the area, I turned around at that point. No point in me getting lost on a road when I can go back and go the way I was going to go in the first place, but at least I've added another mile on this way by doing the half that way and half back, and it's really nice. So I think I shall add this onto my regular from now. It's a bit of a hike up the hill at the beginning, but like I say, then I get to go back down it on the way back, so that's fun. Off we go. Just said hello to some lovely dogs. One of them was the most adorable yellow Labrador puppy, little puppy called Bella. It was so cute. I usually start off my runs, especially when I'm going upward, and I used to have all my runs in Cambridgeshire with either an audiobook, a podcast, or my music on, and I do usually start them off, but I tend to then switch it off after a while and just listen. And that for me, running around in the nature, is the best sound. Oh look, a horsey. Okay, just got home, I have to say, and I know I keep saying this, but I did thoroughly enjoy that run. It might actually be one of my favourite runs that I've done so far down here. It was just really nice. It was a nice day. I had my short t-shirt on, and it felt super comfortable, and except for the really hard uphill bits, of course. I really enjoyed it. Something I did realise, it occurred to me last night, all the runs I've done since I've been down here, I haven't stretched afterwards, which is not going to do me any favours. It's not like the end of the world. And I thought, well, why haven't I? And it suddenly occurred to me that when at my old house, our main door used to be a back door, so we'd go in and out of the backyard to come to the door. So what I would do is when I got home from my run, I would stop in the backyard, do my stretching before I go in. At this house, our main door is our front door, which is just out onto the street. So when I come straight in, what I should do is come into the kitchen or the backyard as I am now and do my stretching. But what I've been doing is stepping in the house and then totally forgetting about it, because normally when I step in the house, I'm done. So I've just remembered that, so I haven't been stretching. So I'm going to do my stretching now, and hopefully that I'll remember now from now on. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that. I can't remember what I did now, just over 8 miles. Yeah, really, really nice day. Got a bit windy at one point, but actually I was thankful for it because I was boiling, really nice hot. I've drank all my fluids that I took with me today. I took, or nearly all of it, took a litre with me today and drank all of that. So yeah, good run, enjoyed that. I expect my legs to be tired later. Next week is a cutback week, because like I said, I swapped the 2 weeks around, so this week should have been a cutback week, but I've swapped them around because we've got the mums coming next week. And so I think there's only one run through the week, which is only about a 5k I think, and then 2 at the weekend, 10k on the Saturday, and I think 4 miles on the Sunday. And I think the plan is that I'm going to go to Grisdale on the Saturday for the 10k, because I think Tom's going to take his mum there for a walk while I do my run, so that will be nice. We'll get to going around Grisdale, not the big long one, because that's 10 miles and we're only doing 6, but yeah, we'll head over there and that will be lovely. But that's we're done for this week, so that is week 9 complete. I'm going to do my stretching. I'm going to give my Veloforte recovery shake a try. I'm going to get a bath and I'm going to have something to eat. I've got leftover Chinese from yesterday, which is brilliant. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye.